Hi folks, I've got a little tool here to add to my tool chest. So this is, look, I'm comfortable with pink. I got it from my sweetheart, but you know what? I can't talk her into using it yet. Maybe she will. It's very easy to use. So it's, I'll just tell you. So basically what you're looking at, you get two batteries. There's one. Here's the other battery. And so the batteries are pretty good. This is your safety switch right here. It will not operate unless you've got that. Your battery, you can't see it right now. But when you do that, the lights come on the battery. So that'll tell you how much juice you have left, how low you're getting. I like that little safety feature right there though. That's pretty slick. You gotta be careful though, because it will be easy to click over. Here is your oiler. This is a manual oil system. It says you can put 25 milliliters into here, but you know, 15 filled this baby on me, so I'm not sure. Use the correct oil for your bar, and that'll just save you. These two bolts right there that you're seeing, those are to tighten up the bar, speaking of, and this is an 8-inch bar that's on it. That's the one that came with it. This right here, this is used for holding the bar, and then it's also used to tighten that chain up a little bit or loosen the chain, either way. So that's pretty cool there. You need to read your directions and all of that. This is a safety feature for you. Pretty cool. The handle right here is just for extra, you know, security. And then it also comes off, so you don't have to have it on there, but it is nice to have, I'll just tell you, when you're using it. You have a bar shield right here. It's a 6/8-inch bar shield. It just slips on the end of that. Clean it up, put it back together after you get through using it. I just got through using it, and I'm going to show you what I just got through cutting. Here's an extra bar you get, so it's a 6-inch. There's your chain for it. It comes also with this nice set of glasses, which I've already got glasses on, so I didn't use those. A set of gloves. Mind you, these are not cut-proof gloves, so you got to be careful. So it does not come with bar oil. So this is my oil that I have. This is a 5 milliliter. You know what those are. They're used for what? Shots and stuff like that. You get those at the pharmacy. Anyway, I use it for whatever. And so like I say, I used 3 of these and it filled it up. So be careful when you're filling it, but you also don't want to let it go dry. Like I said, it is a manual feed on your oil. So you're literally going to be pushing this button down frequently to get oil to come out of that thing. Here's a brush to get some of the crud off of your bar inside of it. This is a sharpener. And if you need to poke something out of it, here's your tool to remove these nuts, or not remove them. Well, if you need to change the bar, you'll be removing them, but otherwise you're just going to loosen them up a little bit to tighten the bar. I'm sorry, tighten the chain. Comes with this nice case, which is sweet. Everything fits in there perfectly. Comes with the adapter for the batteries, the 2 batteries that you get. There's nothing on the batteries themselves that show you any LED or whether they're correctly built up with juice. Now, I did notice, now this light, actually, there's LED on your charger, and that'll be red when they're down, when it's charging, and it'll be green when it's over with. But I did notice that when you leave this plugged into the battery, this light is green. I don't know if that means anything. I'll just suggest don't leave them plugged in. If you put it in your storage case, unplug everything. So that's everything that comes with it. But I just got through cutting. I'm also afraid to leave that on its side with that oil, but hey, I hope it doesn't drain out into the inside of that case. But I just got through cutting that stack of wood right there. So this is oak, very hard oak. It cut right through this stuff, man. A breeze. 5-inch is probably the largest piece that I had. Maybe 6 is probably the largest piece that I had. But it went through, like I say, with the dream. The main thing is just keep the bar lubricated. Even if you have to stop working and get this little brush right here and clean off, you know, some of the areas, you'll be able to see. I guess I can open it up here. Yeah. So you'll be able to tell, and get that to focus, when it's getting oil and when it's not. You'll be able to actually feel it on the bar too. So that will definitely tell you. But being that small amount, you will be adding oil to it frequently. So, you know, keep you some oil on hand and you're golden. I love this little jewel. Now, of course, I don't have any longevity with it, but I'll just tell you from what I used with it, hey, it's sweet. I'm used to gas, 2-cycle engines, 2-stroke engines. And hey, this thing's barely any noise. I mean, there's a little noise. It would be good to have a set of earplugs in, but still, I mean, hey, compared to a gas engine, oh my God, this is great. And it does have the 2 batteries. So, you know, small projects, nothing huge. This is perfect. I've got another big old branch in the backyard that I'm going to cut up with it and get ready for some bonfires. Anyway, thanks for listening. Appreciate you watching, and I hope it helped you on your purchasing of your little rechargeable, battery-operated chainsaw. Have a great day.
Hey, how you doing? This is Joe. I just got this mini chainsaw the other day. And I'll give you a brief description of what's in the box. And then I'm going to do a video about how to use it. Because I've been seeing people using them, and they're not using them correctly. They could hurt themselves. We don't want that. Anyway, this is a DocSmart chainsaw. 8-inch blade. And it also comes with a 6-inch blade. In case you want to do little limbs, or maybe some carvings, some artsy stuff, you know. Comes with a set of instructions. I want you to read them, because if you don't read them, I'm going to be watching you. Comes with 2 batteries. Battery charger. You plug the battery charger into the front end of the battery. Might take about 45 minutes to charge it up. You charge them up when you get the kit, okay? It's got a little indicator light right here. You can't really see it now because it's not plugged in, you know. Anyway, it's red, and then it turns green. You should get, I almost said something there, about, who knows, 30, 40, 50 cuts out of one battery. Now, the battery, he fits right in here, like this. Snap it right in, like that. It's got a safety button right here. Pay attention, right there. You see it? Okay. Anyway, right now, it's on. You push it, you can't pull the trigger, which is good. Comes with a handle. Main reason I bought this thing. You screw that handle right in here. You got extra leverage when you're cutting on a limb. Okay? Got that? Pops right back out. In case you just want to use it one-handed. But you gotta be careful. Comes with a tool that you undo the nuts here. You loosen them up. Right here, it's got a little knob you tighten the chain up with. You loosen these up. You can tighten it or you loose it. Okay. Got it. Just going to sit that right. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. This is where you put the chain oil. Right in here. You unscrew this little cap. Just like that. Got the cap. Put your oil right in here. Bada bing, bada boom. Every so often, you just punch the bulb a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You just punch that bulb. Good deal. Comes with a pair of glasses right here. Wear your safety glasses. Comes with a chain sharpener. Look at that. It's really nice, but it's sharp. And when you get done, working outside, cutting the grass and maybe cutting some limbs with the chainsaw, you can even use that to clean your fingernails. You know, because your significant other ain't going to like them dirty nails, okay? Then what else you got here? What else? Oh, you got a cleaning brush. So you can kind of clean it up, or you use your own brush. You might want to put on a mask when you're doing that. You get all that dust up in your nose, you start sneezing. Nobody likes that. Pair of gloves. Nice little gloves, but if you got some good work gloves, you just use those. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I think that's about it for right now. I'll do another video. See what I mean? Get that dust flowing around. You don't like it. Do another video for you, cutting some stuff up. Alright? Oh yeah, got a safety bar. That's nice. Next time, be here.
Alright, so I want to show you this battery-operated chainsaw. First things first, it's not lightweight. It's not flimsy. Everything about this feels solid and like it's gonna last. So it comes with the larger blade installed, but it also has the backup bar and chain. The instructions are pretty clear about how to install it. They do a pretty good job with the instructions being really thorough. That's excellent. Where you add the oil is here, and this is apparently a pump to help keep. That's how the oil gets on the blade. It doesn't just drip like some. And it gives instructions on how often to pump it after so many cuts. So it talks about that as well. 2 batteries. It charges. You plug it in right here. Mine charged up. They came almost full. It only took half an hour maybe, if that, to top them both off. And they just plug right in, starts right up, and it's really easy. You've got a safety here that when it's engaged, you can't push the trigger. And everything about it, just simple but effective, makes sense. You've got your guard. And, oh yeah, the handle. You can't leave the handle on and put it in the case, so you have to put this on and off each time. Oh, that doesn't go there. But it's really easy to put on. How to adjust your tension. Really straightforward. They do include some safety gear. They include the gloves. They include the safety glasses. Little sharpener. You got a tool. A little brush, I guess, to get debris off if you want. But yeah, the case is great. Nice and solid. And it's a good tool. Good investment.
So this is the 8-inch chainsaw, but it's really a pruning chainsaw, pruning saw. Calls it a mini. This is with the 8-inch blade on it. There's a 6-inch option also. Has the ability to lock and unlock. So there it's locked, there it's unlocked. The handle comes off for storage, so it just unscrews. The chain oil comes in the top here, and you have to pump it every now and then to lubricate the chain. And then tightening and adjusting are these nuts right here. So you loosen this one and then you tighten the chain. The battery shows you an indicator of how much charge there is. Shows an indicator of how much charge there is, but only when it's in use. So you kind of have to, give the lever a little pull, and then it'll show how much battery there is. If you remove the battery itself from the chainsaw, there's no indication of how much charge it has. So those are the basics of it. Very handy, plenty powerful. This whole stack of brush here is stuff that I've cleared off of trees that I've been trimming, and it's just the right size, the saw for that kind of work. If I were trying to take a tree down, obviously we need a different tool. But for pruning and for brush work, it's fantastic.
I use it to trim the bottom branches from my hedges. And the saw came in just the other day. And just to show you how well everything works, it just cuts away the branches perfectly. Just cuts the branches right away. And I trim up all the bottom. And it's small enough to get inside and get all the leaves out. Just cut them right away.
Okay, this is the chainsaw. It's really a nice little case. Instructions, safety glasses, extra smaller bar. The 8-inch bar is what's on it. It comes with a 6. Replacement chains. Has this nice guard to keep the top of the blade from bouncing back at you when you're using it. A couple extra batteries. Place to put the bar and chain oil, place to put the optional handle, and a way to tighten the chain when used. Really sturdy little design, very nice product. I've used it, works great. I've had many chainsaws. Most of them are just too big for just normal around the house care, and this is so functional with the 2 batteries that hold a really nice long charge. Thanks.
This update on the saw. So this is all of the debris that was cut.
Yeah, that's legit. That ain't playing around. I didn't even really oil the bar because it's like super cold and it's like bar and chain butter right now. But man, that runs.
Okay, that's pretty good.
See, it's not very big. Got a light on it and everything.